Okay, dirt again. I don't know if I'll ever get tired of full blast, rolling, roost type action starts on dirt roads. So where we're heading now is my parents' 5 acres of property where I have been working on and touching up and making ready a hare scrambles type woods riding test environment, or in trails for lack of better words. And this is all sugar sand, so this will really show you what this bike can do in some really horrible riding conditions. Granted, it just did rain last night, so the conditions aren't as bad as they could be. And we'll go slow around this, kind of show you the different options I have, ducking through trees. These are trails that I made for Rennen and myself to play around with. So, if you want to go quick, these are second gear trails. So we'll go quick around it a few times. But I got to shift down into first for some of them. Take the right side here, get a little bit technical, not too slow. We'll come around, we got our tire hop. And you hear me blipping the throttle. If you want to watch my clutch finger, I'm also feathering it pretty good. And also blip downshifting when I go to first. And we'll take a little bit more of the technical approach through here, and I won't feather the throttle. So you can go pretty slow without feathering the throttle. We won't feather it over here. Oop. Still didn't stall. Ooh, helmet. Alright, so I didn't blip the throttle. Did you hear that rear wheel chattering? We'll do it again here. Okay, so if you don't feather your clutch, that rear wheel is going to chatter and you could stall out. Let's see, not feathering it through here. I feel that that's about as slow as you can go technically with this bike, or on technical stuff. So we'll try to do some more slow technicals, see if we can get the flame out issue to occur. See, it's kind of chugging right now. Chugging pretty good. But I'm not using any clutch. So, I mean, I'm hands off. No throttle, no clutch. Let's see, can it just kind of chug through? It's chugging through. No throttle, no clutch. This is idle speed. There's no elevation here in Florida though. Here, we have a little bit of elevation coming up now. Let's see if it stalls. Yep, okay. So it stalls when there's a little bit of elevation. So to me, the flame out issue is more of a thing that you'll experience if you try to get on the gas suddenly at a really low RPM and you kind of flame out the spark plug, I guess, is a lack of better explanation. So you just kind of open up, crack the throttle too hard, and it just kind of stalls the bike. But unless you do that, I mean, it's kind of just one of those things that happens suddenly. So let me see if I can get it to do it. Nothing so far. Nothing so far. There's a good tight technical. I'm cracking the throttle pretty good. I'm having trouble reproducing a flame out, but it does happen. I guess that's one of those things that makes it weird, is that you just don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know. But I do plan to put different sprockets on this to make it even easier to ride at lower speeds. So, something interesting. That jump is so hard to get traction on. Okay. Well, as far as the trail riding goes, it doesn't feel like a big heavy dual sport. And granted, this isn't my first time on a big bike. I do race vintage motocross, so I'm used to manhandling a heavy bike, a temperamental bike, two-stroke 1979 version. So, you know, I might not be the best judge of a temperamental dual sport, because to me it seems pretty dang good. It's a lot of fun. I love the instant throttle response. We can get tight and technical. Just feather your clutch. That's what I do. I'm a clutch featherer. If you want, maybe if you could see my clutch finger. I like to move my body weight around too on the sugar sand. If you have a lot of body weight on the front up against the tank, you're gonna be sliding all over in the back. But if you're all the way in the back, like I am now, you're gonna have trouble turning it where it needs to go. Not trouble, but you make it harder on yourself. So let's try to navigate the track standing up. No feet, no dab city. We'll go around this too. Go tight and technical. Let's see what this stand-up riding will do. Okay, this is my clutch feathering spot. Alright, I had a battery go dead, so I went and got a new one, and I came back, and this time I want a boogie. So let's do that. No talking. Okay. 3 laps. Pretty worn out from that. And I stayed pretty active. Hadn't raced motocross in a while, but I play hockey and coach the kids with it every week, so it's a big bike to muscle around, but it's easy to muscle around, so it's an easy big bike. It's a lot of fun with the stock tires on sugar sand. If I'm able to rip at a comfort level like that, I feel pretty confident that this bike will be able to rip in just about anything. So that's about it. I'm completely out of breath. Gonna need a cold beverage.